At Alfred, we have a great environmental impact because cars that are well maintained are less likely to contaminate the environment and to crash and considered dangerous for people who are inside them. And additionally, we hire our drivers and give them English classes in their spare time so they can become better and more contributing people to the society.
Our app also helps to promote ethical aware decisions, as we help the users to decide to have everything in their cars up to date, reminding them about the different technical revisions, avoiding technical failures in that way that could cause accidents, giving them people conscience about this and keeping everyone safe in that sense.
For Sprint 2, I implement two new functionalities, which were to list the current services and to create a new service. I implement a Type 2 business question and make the connectivity strategies for the allies and the services screens. On the other hand, I create the room for the current services to store them locally and perform the multi-threading strategy for services, allies, and users. Finally, I help to implement the catching strategy for Kotlin.
For this sprint, I implemented a pop-up activity dialog for the eventual connectivity part of the sprint. I also implemented a business question type tree in which we find the amount of time each user takes per view. And lastly, as part of the implementation for this sprint on the multi-threading part that we develop as a team on the sprint 2, we just revised and completed that part for multi-threading that we developed on the sprint 2.
When it comes to Sprint 3, I worked mainly on local storage for the cars, or which will be shown on the homepage mainly. I also worked on the um, register car view as well as functionality. I worked on the eventual connectivity related to these two as well, um, so that the cars can work even without a connection, and the register new car functionality thus is disabled when there is no connection. I also added multi-threading on mainly the back access to the DAOs with their remote DAOs specifically, for example, as well as multi-threading use on some different spots around the app.
Hi. So for this part, I help with the design of the solution of the eventual connectivity. I did my own business question and I implemented the multi-threading part. I also fixed some books that we had in the Sprint 2 and helped with the MVC pattern that was missing.
Hi, my name is Miguel Acosta. For this sprint, I help with the design of solutions with eventual connectivity. I implemented my own business question related to cars favorites. I implemented a concurrency strategy to check if the cars plate already existed. I did a catching strategy for the photos of the cars. Finally, I helped with some bugs of the past sprint.
In this sprint deliverable, I basically implemented everything that had to do with local storage. I implemented a database called Hive. Additionally, I helped fix some bug fixes from previous sprints and created the eventual connectivity strategies for the abstraction of cars to the application.